It's another episode on the Journey So Far show, a platform that we give to business owners to come through and air out their journey so far in their businesses, in whatever they've ventured into. And this is also brought to you by Eco to Top Multi Services. It's a huge building with 6 different services. I always talk about it. The first service you meet when you go through the gate is the Eco to Top Maternity Home and Clinic, where we have quality health delivering and affordable too. Then we go through to Eco to Top Printing Press, where we have quality printing too with quality machines. Of course, we have the Massage Haven, we have the homeopathic, the physiotherapy, the fitness club or the gym center, like we all know, and of course the online business radio, where we are seated right now bringing you this hot show. I have with me in the studio a very wonderful doctor, and he is going to take us through his journey in business. My name is So Nanaya Boatma, and you are tuning to Eco to Top Business Radio. Welcome.
Thank you, Nanaya.
The way you are smiling. That means you smile at your clients and their worries as a doctor. Now, we want to know exactly who you are. I just said a doctor, so tell us, who are you?
All right, thank you, Nanaya.
All right.
Once again, and I wish I could smile and my clients will be well, but it's not that easy like that. Okay, so I'm Adams Francis.
Okay.
I've been here for a while.
Okay.
So the doctor part came in not long ago, but I see clients, as you said. So there's a facility, by the grace of God, I'm able to put up.
Okay.
So I see clients as and when they come in. Apart from that, I used to major in sonography. So I was doing the sonography for the past 10 years.
Wow.
So like a decade and more, and still counting.
Okay.
I've been scanning as we know it to be.
Yeah.
All right. Apart from that, I have a wife. I have 2 kids.
Wow.
Yeah, a daughter and a boy.
Hmm.
Yes, and I have other businesses I also run. So I believe as we go on,
We'll go
may
into
look at
them,
them,
of
yes.
course.
All
Of
right.
course. All right, Dr. Adams Francis, this is Eco to Top Business Radio, and we are going to delve into your businesses and everything you are doing.
All right.
So let's talk about the Training Institute.
All right.
From there, we'll move to the other ones.
Okay.
When did you conceive this idea? When did you start, and how many people did you start with?
All right. So like all businesses, you have to first understand the business before you go in. So I'm a bit lucky when it comes to institution because I'm a practicing sonographer myself.
Okay.
So I think 2013 I was employed. So I was working with the Kaswa Polyclinic.
Okay.
So 14, 15, 16. At that time, we did not have most of the centers we have now. I mean, the diagnosis centers
Okay.
where we do the scan. So Polyclinic has to be the place, and we have other 1 or 2 places around. So there was this concern I used to meet all the time. People were asking me, they want to learn how to scan.
Okay.
It was not once, it was not twice, it was coming.
Okay.
So I said to myself, okay, so why don't I put something up since people are interested? So
Interested, yeah.
2017, I started with 1 person.
Wow.
I trained the person over a time. Another person also came in 2018. But in 2018, some way, somehow, people got to know I was doing the training. I don't know how. So the normal increase. So in 2018, I had around 32 from just within a year.
Yeah.
And that was a quantum leap, as I would say. So one thing leads to another. So when I started, I was doing it at the Kaswa Polyclinic.
Okay.
But the number was huge. It was a small place. If you know the facility very well, they don't have enough space. So the scan center is a very small.
Yeah.
So I decided to rent a place. So I rented a big place, and then I moved the student from there. So I was working at the polyclinic. When I closed, I'll go and teach in the evening.
Okay.
So I was only teaching them in the evening.
Okay.
Then during the daytime, they'll come to the facility and I'll come and do their practicals.
Oh.
So that's how I started. And going being so good. The number has been increasing from 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So like a badge of not less than 5 badges. Yes. And God being so good, we are trying. Yes, we hope that one day you're going to put a very huge facility where you can do something more modern and something better than we are doing now. But we are trying our best.
You're trying your best. So what, like you started with one person?
Yes.
Training one-on-one. Now, how many students do you have in the school?
Currently, we are having around 75.
Oh, okay.
All right, and we are running 3 classes. We are having regular, that's morning. We are having evening classes, and we have weekend class.
Okay.
We've structured in such a way that no matter how your work schedule is, if you have interest in learning, you can still have a space within the week and come to learn.
Okay.
So that's what we are doing now. So
Okay.
75 now.
All right. Let me guess the name. Standard Ultrasound Training Institute,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Okay. Do you see that school or running that school as a profitable one?
Yes, you see, like all businesses, when you start, there are some trade-offs. Understand? Sometimes you have to just allow people to come in, so that when they leave, they can market your place for
There's
you.
customer satisfaction.
Exactly. So we are looking at, as I said earlier, putting up a big facility. So sometimes they come in, they don't pay fees. Some will run away with your fees.
Oh.
But I mean, the future is what we are looking at.
Yeah.
That we are looking at from maybe a decade from now. We will be able to put up a facility that when you come in, there's no way we are going to run away with our fees. But for now, it's for the start, it's fine. Yes, we have like 70 and can have like 50 paying their fees. It's okay.
Yes.
Right. So you are looking at having 70 now. If 70 go out and all of them are bringing 2, talking about 150 students. So in the next 5 years, we're looking about not having, if 150 times maybe 5, you're going into 750 students. Yeah, so it's okay. I mean, like all business, you have to struggle from the beginning, but it's okay. I'm not complaining. It's fine.
You talked about some paying and some not paying.
Yeah.
Is it that there wasn't a strategy put in place to make sure that those students paid?
Okay, so from where I sit and from management's point of view, I mean, our mission and vision is that we want to help people.
Okay.
Okay, so fine, school fees very important, but if you don't get the fees, but the feedback is that at the end of the day you are helping people, and people are able to point back to you and say that had it not been
This
Suti,
person.
this institution, I would have been here,
Okay.
and that you are sure that if you have such people out, the future is great.
Yes.
Because then they are going to make sure that they'll bring more people.
More people.
And so
Okay.
our vision is not to get money now, it's to get more people out there who tomorrow is going to refer more
So
people
the
to
more
the
people, though your
Exactly.
money is lost, you are looking at it as a marketing tool.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Marketing.
Okay.
Thank
A
you.
smart one that. Okay. On your profile, I realized that we have a registered medical sonographer, right?
Yes, yes.
Do we have sonographers that are not registered but they are in the system working?
All right. So, per the structure in Ghana, for any course you do, there are levels. So you have certificate, you have diploma, you have degree. It goes to bachelor of sciences degree. Then we go to masters and others. All right. So, for degree sonographers, you have to register. That's when you've done your first degree, you write your licensure, then you'll be registered by the hard and allied professionals. Right? So the others who are not registered because they have not written their licensure yet, and when they do, automatically you'll be registered.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want to look at becoming a sonographer.
All right.
From where I sit.
Okay.
What course should I run at the high school level before I could go into doing a sonography?
Okay, so sonography is a medical course. So for any person who want to do sonography, the trajectory when it comes to education in Ghana is that you have to have a science background. Yes, so you do your science courses. Yes, after that you should get the best of the grades. Then you apply for a university. Then they take you. I can either do medicine, you can do sonography, you can do radiology. All of these you should have a science background. If you want to do the normal nursing, we know you have to have a science background, midwifery. So all the medical courses, the background should be something with science. Other than that, you are not around.
Science was then a tough subject to deal with.
Yes.
So even if I didn't do science, and we know in a school we had general science or
Right.
integrated science.
Yes.
So if I had a normal core subject, which
Right.
is the general or integrated science, can I still go for a course like that?
No, for Ghana here, for this uh, disciplines I'm talking about, you need to have 100% health science background.
Okay.
All right. So, but then, what we do as SUTI, that's Standard Ultrasound Training Institute, is that we do practical sonography. You get it? Which, of course, you also have some science background, but then it is tailored in a way that Anaya can come and pick a form. Then what we do is that we take you in as a mature student.
Okay.
So then we will do entrance exam, right, which is science related.
Okay.
So you should at least pass the entrance exam,
Okay.
which of course will then tell us that you have the knowledge, okay, and we can build upon that knowledge you have.
Okay.
So it becomes easier.
All right.
So with us, our focus is not so much on the science. You should have it, but then what we are using is the entrance exam, so that if we're able to pass the entrance exam, we are good to go. All right.
It's then good for the examination favors the fools, because some people actually know book, they end up doing something else in the exams. Then that entrance exam will give them the opportunity to be able to
Exactly.
show up something.
Exactly.
Okay, I want to come to a myth about ultrasound. Some normally complain that I'm here as a pregnant woman, I've been diagnosed or maybe given the result as I'm having a male child, or I should be expecting a male child. Then the D-Day is here and it's a girl. What accounts to that?
Okay, so thank you, Daniela. So ultrasound as an imaging technique, all right, has its own challenges. Okay, so one, the machine you are using, all right, and then the person, the sonographer scanning, should at least be qualified to a certain level, should have a certain skill, all right, and knowledge. So we assume that the person has gone through some form of education and has learned and has the adequate skills to perform such exam.
Okay.
All right. So if I scan Anaya who is pregnant, and then I'm supposed to look for the gender of the unborn baby, that's the fetus, and I don't get it correct, it can be two things: either I did not see it well as a sonographer, or my machine at that time couldn't help. But any which way, it still come back to the one scanning.
Okay.
All right. So you can make mistake, which human beings are. You can all make mistakes. So if for some reason you're not able to see the gender, it's fine. But I will always say that the least thing on the scan form is the gender of the unborn baby. That's the last thing.
Okay.
Nobody's so much concerned about the type of gender you're going to give birth to, because that will not pose any health challenge to the mother or the baby. If you're going to give birth to a male or female, how does that pose challenge to the mom?
Okay.
You will not be taken to the theater because you're going to give birth to a male or
A
female,
male or female, yeah.
but rather you'll be rushed to the theater because maybe you're having a Siamese twin, and that is not wise, okay, when it comes to delivery, to deliver you through your vagina. So you should go through a CS.
Okay.
These are some of the other things that if you are not able to look out for as a sonographer and not able to give a report on those things, that can end up ending the life of the fetus and the mother.
Okay.
But for gender, it's okay.
It's normal.
It's okay if you know that you're going to give birth to a male.
Male,
On the other side of it, that some mothers have intentionally even killed their children.
Yes.
Yes, because they think that they need a male, and
Because some mothers actually go to shop for a male child,
Exactly.
and boom, a female child is here.
Exactly.
And means I have to throw everything away and
Exactly.
go and shop again.
the psychological.
Trauma, you see.
Exactly. So forgive us, we make mistakes as sonographers, But mothers should not kill their kids or children. We should not beat them because not many say mind. You came as yes. So no. I mean, let's give ourselves this chance for everybody to live. You get it? It's not by mistake that you're having male children. There's a reason.
Yes.
When you are having more girls, there's a reason. You're going to have more money in the future.
More girls is more money,
Yes.
right? So it means if I'm having more boys, trouble.
No, isn't it that you're going to have more grandchildren coming to the house? That's what it means.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
And I want to also look at one other thing too. It's about the date.
All right.
Can you elaborate more? Because when you go for scan, you are giving maybe 22nd. Nanaya,
All right.
you are giving birth on the 22nd.
All
Then
right.
I gave birth earlier than that, or even later.
All right. So you are talking about delivery dates.
Yes.
Like, so delivery date has everything to do with when you took the scan. Pregnancy, as we know, is divided into three, let me say, periods.
Okay.
So you have the first 1 week to the 12th week. We call it the first trimester.
Okay.
We have the 12th week to the 24th week, second trimester. Then you have the 24th week to the 40th week, which is the last trimester.
Okay.
Now, if I should take your scan within the first trimester, we have what you call plus or minus 7 days. It means that the day I give you, so we are pregnant now, we are in August. You have to give birth around March into April.
So you do predict like that too?
Yes. With experience, I can
All
do
right,
that.
all
So, if I say you give birth around 28 March, we are saying plus or minus 7 days. So, you can give birth around 21st March or give birth around 3rd April.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Or you can give birth on the exact day. So, when we say you give birth, what do we mean? You can be in labor on 25th and give birth on 28th. So, labor is counted. The day you went into labor is counted. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so because you went into labor on 28th and give birth on 1st, April doesn't mean that
Doesn't
you
mean
gave
that the
birth.
scan was
Yes, it
wrong.
started on
On
that
the
day. So we
28th.
should be looking at all those things.
Okay.
So then again, it's the machine you are using. Again, come back to that. How it's calibrated. If you're using a Chinese machine, it's calibrated in a certain way. American machines calibrated in a certain way. German machine. So it comes with all that.
But which one is the best?
No, but it depends on. So you see, usually, if you have experience,
Yeah.
there are certain parts of the unborn baby you use to do your calculation that you know that when I use this part, especially the abdomen, if you use the abdomen calculating, you are certain that you are not going to miss the date.
Okay.
Right? But people don't know. People use the head alone. They use the
the
femur
limbs,
alone, the
okay.
hair. But the abdomen is the best part of the fetus that you can use to calculate the date.
Okay.
That not said, you are going to miss the dates when you take the scan in second trimester, so as you are going to miss the date when you take it in third trimester. The first trimester is the best time, there's an accurate time to date a pregnancy and also get the EDD.
Okay. Okay. Sonography.
Yeah.
Or sonographer.
Yes.
Is it a good business to venture into? Like, say, I want to start something like that. Is it a good business? Because you are into it, right?
Yes. I don't know if it's Genesis chapter 8 or chapter 9. God told Noah that as the earth remains, the seed time and harvest time. So as the earth remains, people will die, people will give birth every day. So that should answer that it's a good business. As long as people are giving birth, all right?
It's a good
Yeah,
business.
people are having.
Especially around Ghana here.
It's
West
everywhere.
Africa. You see, we are normally assumed that we give birth a lot.
Yes.
Ghanaians.
Yes.
So doing business of such in
Yeah.
Ghana here, it's a good
Everywhere, people still give birth. You go to India, they are giving birth. China, they are giving birth. You go to Arab nations, they are giving birth. So, because again, the technique ultrasound has no negative bearing and will not pose any health challenge to the mother and child. It's a business that you do that it's economical viable and it's health also, even health wise, it's viable because that everybody can take the scan how many times? 3 times, 4 times.
Yeah.
So if I have you as my client and you have to take scan over a period of 9 months 5 times and you are paying 100 cedi, have 500 alone with you.
Yeah.
How many clients come to me? If I like 30 clients for 9 months, and you're taking 5, they are doing 5 scans, multiply that, and you see the amount of money I'll get. So it's a viable business
A
venture.
very good business.
Exactly. That's how come the things around it are also expensive. The machine and the things we use are very expensive because of the economic viability of it.
Let me ask this the last
Alright.
time before we go for the
Alright.
commercial break.
Alright.
Is it only pregnancy that the ultrasound have to deal with, or there are other health issues that we do scan for?
Alright, so basically, ultrasound is for both gender, male and female. So the male will not get pregnant. So that answers it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's for both adults and children, regardless the age. Whenever you go through any complication, it demands that the physician would want to know what is happening inside the body. You'll be required to take a scan. Other techniques are there. So MRI is there, CT scan is there, X-ray is there. But as far as health challenges, as far as the technique don't pose in any challenge to your health, ultrasound has proven to be the best. Alright, so it's for both gender, for any other age, from 1 to 100 years. Anybody at all can do scan.
Anybody at all can do scan.
Yeah.
It's the journey so far. My name is Tone Nanaya Boatma, and of course we have Dr. Adams Francis in the studio. He has already been telling us his journey so far. This is brought to you by Eco to Top Multi Services. I always told you that we have 6 different services under this huge roofing: maternity home and clinic, quality health delivery, and affordable here. And we have the printing press, we have the fitness club, the massage haven, and the online business radio app for the new baby. It's not outdoor yet. When it's outdoor, I'll actually tell you all about it. It's still Equal to Top Business Radio, and this is the journey so far. Let's continue. Now, Doc.
Yes.
Do we have ultrasound for the heart?
Okay, so for the unborn baby, yes. So we have what you call fetal cardiography, where the scan is used to check the heart of the unborn baby. So there are some what you call cardio diseases with the fetus in there. One common one we know is a hole in heart. So now we can use ultrasound to pick hole in heart even before the baby is born.
Okay.
All right. We are not talking about adults. For adults, if you have issue with the heart, you have to do what you call echocardiogram of the heart.
Oh, okay.
All right. Better still, you can do X-ray to check if there's any issue with the heart. So that's different. Ultrasound would only deal with the unborn baby, the fetus in the mother's womb.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with adult
No,
hearts.
no.
So that people will start running when they're having emotional trauma and all that. Okay, so let's look at the challenges, because a decade now and more, you wouldn't say it on a silver platter,
No.
right? So let's talk about the challenges and even how you tackled them.
Wow. So, I mean, for every business, there are challenges.
Yes.
All right. It depends on the one facing the challenge, not the challenge per se. All right. So, some of us who wake up every day trying to fight one challenge or the other. So we don't wait for the challenge to come. Yes, because if you are a driver, then you've been on the road for at least 1 year or 2 years. Nobody tells you that you should have a catalyst in your car. It doesn't mean that the catalyst in your car is meant to hurt anyone, but you know that one day there could be a storm and you may have some trees falling on the road and the catalyst will be needed at that time. So we wake up every day looking for the challenge to fight it. Don't wait for the challenge to come. It has not been easy. So I told you about where I started, the polyclinic. Yeah, I moved not because the number was increased as I said, but then so administration came in and said that no, you cannot train people here.
It's like doing
obvious.
your own business with their facility.
Obvious. So I understand.
Yes.
But I knew one day they were going to come and tell me that.
We need people.
Yes, so I was preparing. So when they came and said I should stop teaching the place, I prepared for the place. And when I started, I have to lecture myself, do morning, evening, and then do weekend. And I was working.
Wow.
Yeah, so for some time, I have to stop the work at the polyclinic. I have to stop the government work and focus. So, that was fetching me some money. And I've told you that the vision is not to get money from the student coming. So it means that financially things went down. But that wasn't something that was going to bring us down, because I've told you that we're looking for the challenge to fight it. So things went down, but we have not given up. I have to leave the government work, come and do my work, and then family is there looking at you.
Yes.
It's not easy for them. They don't know you are not working.
No.
Yes,
no,
you have to handle family. I have to divide myself into 3: do morning, do evening, and do weekend. At times I'm exhausted, one person. So I have to bring people in and also pay them.
Okay.
Where do I pay them from? Because the fees are not coming. So I have to take money from somewhere and pay them. So it has not been easy. But hey, who said it's going to be easy?
No.
If we say God is almighty, then you ask yourself, why did God not create the whole world in one day? It means that God himself saw that creating the world in one day was not going to be easy.
It was going to be exhausting.
Exactly. So he take his time, and a day after a day for 7 days.
Okay.
So it means that we know that one day we are going to go over this hurdle, and things are going to stable. The storm is going to be very calm for us. So there are still challenges as I sit here. I have to go and lecture before I come here. So I have to delay you, so the program will start late. So and if you want to forgive us. So all these challenges are there as I sit here. There's a clinic. Clients will be there.
Waiting.
Yes. So we have to. But hey, we know that one day things will be fine.
Yeah, sure. One day
So
things
we are
will
not
be
giving
fine.
up at all.
But if you are given the opportunity to maybe talk and ask the government to do one particular thing for the stenography industry, or something like that, what would be your request?
What would government do? Because I'm a private person now, government can only create the environment for private businesses to thrive. So I will ask that maybe they should reduce taxes on imports, so that the things we use, the prices will come down.
Okay.
So that we can also be able to buy them, buy more machines, employ more people, and because we are training the students, so where would they go? So that we can buy all them, because the machines is quite expensive.
Okay.
And because there are so much taxes on it. So that's the only thing. I won't advise government to come into our industry. Government should stay back. Just create the environment for us to work. Because I've told you that it's a good business. All right. So when government come in too much, government is going to take our business. Government create the environment for us. Yes. Please reduce the taxes. If someone is listening.
Sure,
so that we can buy the tools, the machines, and the other things we use. We can employ more
people
young
and
ones.
reduce the unemployment rate.
Exactly. So that's what our government to do.
Okay. Let's go to, I know you have other businesses.
All right.
Let's go to that part.
All right.
What other businesses are you tackling? Or
so we have a clinic. When I say we, I mean we have other people around.
Okay.
So we have a clinic, 24-hour service clinic. We also run. So we do normal OPD services. Because I'm a sonographer, there's a scan also available.
Okay.
All right. So we have also added alternative health services to it. I mean, we have also added some homeopathy and herbal to it.
Okay.
So that's those who come and don't want to go the orthodox way, the herbal and other ones are also there. So we have that. Apart from that, we also have a shop where we only deal in herbal products alone.
Okay.
So that's other business we also do. Apart from that, we do training for facilities. So we have a facility. We have maybe nurses who want us to train them on sonography. We come in there, we come and train them. Even sometimes some of the government facilities employ our services. We go in there and train their sonographers. And what we also do is that when you buy the ultrasound machine, we come in and do the setup for you.
Okay.
Yes, at a fee.
You will come in. No, don't talk about that. Okay, at a fee to others, but you will come in to Equal to Top clinic and then do a setup at no fee. Right.
All right. I'll come and do that. For
And
another
of
year, I'll
course,
come and do
yes,
this.
for us, you will come and do at
Yes.
no fee, and
Yes.
obviously you'll be training some of our workers too for
No
that.
problem
too.
at all.
Okay. Now let's look at that too.
Right.
The clinic,
Right.
a profitable business too, I guess.
Yes. Yes. It's a business. It's quite difficult to handle. Capital intensive. You have to put in more of everything, and usually, if you don't have money, I won't advise you to run a clinic.
Okay.
And if you don't have time, I won't advise you to run a clinic. Okay. The truth is that whether clients come or not, you have staff to pay.
Yes.
All right. And when clients come, they have to be medicine available. You have to be everything available. You may have everything available. At times they will reach their expiring dates, and clients have not come if not use it. You don't have to wait so clients come before you go for those materials. They have to be available.
Yeah.
And sometimes they run into expiring dates. They have not come. You have to, the day they expire, you have to go and purchase a new one and come and put them down.
Yes, whether or not you gain a profit.
Exactly. In an environment where the government is not forthcoming with health insurance and issues, you have to do cash and carry. And at times it doesn't favor us, those of us who are doing private setups, because people will not come.
Yes.
Even when you want to venture into the health insurance bit, government is not also paying. All right,
that
so we have exactly. So clinic in our side of the world is a bit of a challenge to run.
Okay.
I always pity those who run in big hospitals and facilities. They are running so many issues on their hand, but it's okay. I say that if you want to do a clinic, the approach should be a humanitarian approach, where you want to see that people's healthcare, the community is fit, the society is fit, the nation is fit. That should be your motive.
Okay.
Money should become second. So we are still coming to the fact where money is not our goal. So there are so many challenges with clinic, but we're not giving up.
Okay.
Echo 2 should not give up.
Echo to top.
Echo to top should not give up.
Yeah, sure.
It's quite a challenge business to venture, I'm telling you. It's not an easy venture, but then we'll get there. I know one day things will get better.
Yeah, sure. One day things will get better. We are not giving up as a multi-service. We are not giving up.
Yeah, don't give
up.
up.
But please, if I want to come to your school, your training institute,
yes.
What should I be thinking about? Picking a form? How much? The school fees? How much?
Okay, so that's fine. So for us, we said we are doing practical sonography. So we are saying that you can even finish your first degree, can still come, you pick a form at a fee of 150 CD.
Okay.
150 because the form is 100 CD. We're going to write an entrance exam at a fee of 50 CD.
Okay.
Right, so you pick it to write. When you are done, as at now, admission is 1,000.
Okay.
And tuition is 2,000 for a year.
Okay.
All right. The good thing is that there's an arrangement, a flexible arrangement for you to pay the fee.
Okay.
Meanwhile, when you pay the admission fee, you'll be given all the materials you're going to need, both soft copy and hard copy, so you can start the course with us.
Okay.
There are hostel facilities available. So if you're coming from far, even near, and you still want to come to hostel, there's hostel for ladies, and the gentlemen also have their own hostel.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So let's look at this side. I'm coming to do the course for 1 year.
Yep.
It's automatically 1 year.
Yes.
And that 2,000 is covering that 1 year.
Yes.
Okay. Where are you located?
So we are in Kaswa here. All right. Kaswa is very big now.
Big, very big.
Yeah. So you take the Obom Road. Somebody asked what is Obom Road? The Amasaman Road.
Okay.
Then you
right from the overhead.
Yes.
Okay.
The Kaswa, Central Kaswa. Then you take the Obom Road. You ask that you are light at Adam Nana. You are light at Adam Nana. We are located at Adam Nana. So you just pick a car. If you are coming from Amasama, you use the Obom Road. You are light at Adam Nana. You are coming from Kaswa. It's proper. You come to Kaswa, you pick a car, Adam Nana. They will drop you. That's where we are located.
Okay. And any contact?
Yes, so my contact. All right, so it's 0546 16 8854. 0546 168854. There's another one, 0248 588 923. 0248 588 923. You call us, you're going to answer.
Okay.
All right.
Before I ask you to say your last words.
All right.
Eco to Top has a printing press here.
Okay.
When I'm done here, I'm going to take you to the printing press.
Okay.
Since you are running a school,
All right.
we deal in everything printing.
All right.
Even if you need a custom T-shirt,
All right.
the printing, the embroidering. If you need a custom African print
All
for
right.
your school, we deal with all that.
All right.
Even stickers, banners, and everything printable.
All right.
But we are very affordable too.
So we are asking that Suti should partner with you so that you can do business.
Yes, sure.
All right. We are glad to do that.
Okay.
We'll be coming around.
All right. So your last words.
Right, so I will encourage every young person out there. You may see gray in my hair.
And
I'm
even your
not-
beard.
Yes, my late 30s. I'm not even 40. For every young one out there who want to do business in Ghana here, in everywhere, starting a business is not easy.
Yeah, sure.
Be focused, be determined, put your mind to it, and above all, don't leave God out. Above all, don't leave God out. If He's not in the boat, you are bound to sink, and you are going to sink very deep. All right, so it has not been easy, but with the determination and focus, I know whatever you put your mind to do, you'll be able to do it, and businesses will flourish with time.
Okay.
So just take it. If you start one day and it's not working, don't give up. Give yourself some time, and it will work out.
If you start one day and it didn't work, don't give up. Give yourself some time and it will flourish. And this is Dr. Adams Francis. This is the journey so far. My name is Nanaya Boatma, and this show was brought to you by Equal to Top Multi Services. I told you we have the maternity home and clinic where quality health delivering is affordable, and we have the massage haven. We have the printing press, like I told Doc before. We have the physiotherapy, the homeopathic. We also have the fitness club. Then, of course, the online business radio, where we are seated now, bringing you this wonderful show to help you know what's up in business. And we'll be coming your way again next week, Tuesday, 8, the journey so far. And it's my name, Nana Boatma.